pyrotechnics light up the arena as Renegade Wrestling's Riot kicks off. The crowd buzzing with excitement. The camera pans across enthusiastic fans before settling on the commentator's table. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another explosive edition of Renegade Wrestling's Riot. I'm Devin, your guide through tonight's thrilling journey, and we got an incredible show lined up for you. In our main event tonight, two former allies turn fierce rivals will collide in what promises to be an absolute barn burner. That's right, folks. It's Owen Hart taking on Brian Pillman. These two men know each other inside and out. But tonight is about more than just pride, because if Owen loses, he will be forced to join the flock. Owen Hart team carve his path here on Riot, and will Brian Pillman show everyone that you can't escape the flock. That's not all. The Lucha Legion, Psychosis, Jushin Liger, and Juventud Guerrera will face off against the sinister trio of the Unholy Coven, Kane, Leviathan Batista, and Fallen Angel Prince. The Coven has been making waves here since their arrival, but will they be able to handle the combined might of the Legion? Camera cuts back to the ring where the ominous presence of the Dangerous Alliance is already filling the air. Paul Heyman stands at the forefront, flanked by Stone Cold Steve Austin, Arn Anderson, Fit Finlay, and the APA. The crowd showers them with a chorus of boos, but Heyman looks entirely unfazed. Paul raises the microphone. Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at the most dominant force in Renegade Wrestling, the Dangerous Alliance. And at World at War, you will witness the crowning of a new Renegade World Champion when Stone Cold Steve Austin beats Sting into a pulp and takes what rightfully belongs to him. Austin steps forward, snatching the microphone. Sting, enjoy that title while you still got it, boy. Because at World at War, I'm going to stop a mud hole in you and walk it dry, and there ain't a damn thing anyone can do about it. Heyman takes the microphone back. But we're not just here to talk about the future. We're here to shape it. The Dangerous Alliance is just about one man. It's about domination. It's about controlling this industry, holding all the power. And tonight, we make our intentions crystal clear. Heyman turns to Finlay. First up, my man, Finlay, is going to show the world why he is the toughest son of a bitch in this business when he takes on Mr. Perfect. And when he does, he will become the #1 contender for Shelton Benjamin's Metropolitan Championship. Sorry, Shelton, but it's going to be all about the Alliance. Finlay steps forward. Perfect. You may have been born with a silver spoon in your mouth, but tonight I'm going to shove it right up down your throat and fight dirty. And I fight to win, Shelton. Get ready, because I'm coming for that Metro title. Heyman then turns to Arn Anderson, patting him on the back. And that's not all, because tonight, the Enforcer, Arn Anderson, has something to prove to Rey Mysterio. You think you're next in line for the National Championship, Mysterio? You think you can stand toe-to-toe with Kurt Angle? Well, tonight you're going to find out that the only thing you're next in line for is a hospital bed. Arn takes the microphone. Rey, you might be one of the fastest, most agile guys in the business, but none of that matters when you're facing someone who's as technically sound and as ruthless as me. Tonight I'm sending a message to you, to Kurt Angle, and to everyone else. The Dangerous Alliance isn't just a name, it's a damn fact. Heyman takes the microphone back. Tonight, the Dangerous Alliance takes over Riot, and at World at War, we take over the world, and there's not a damn thing anybody can do about it. Suddenly the lights dim.
Fight for what's right. Fight for your life.
Crowd erupts in a mix of laughter and surprise as Shawn Michaels steps on the stage, dressed in full Hogan attire, blonde wig, yellow tights, red and yellow feather boa, and all. Following him is Scott Hall dressed as Ravishing Rick Rude, complete with a fake mustache, airbrush tights, and a robe. The crew strut down the ramp, imitating the exaggerated mannerisms of their personas. Michaels covers his ear, pretending to listen for cheers, while Hall swivels his hips. Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me! The club is here, it looks like they're ready to have some fun at the expense of the Dangerous Alliance and Hulk Hogan. Heyman looks obviously livid in the ring, his face turning beet red as Michaels and Hall enter the ring, milking the moment for all it's worth. Michaels grabs the microphone. Well, let me tell you something, brother. Last time we were here, brother, the Dangerous Alliance tried to run Riot, brother. They might have beat the Hulkster, but the Heartbreak Kid isn't gonna stand for that, dude. The crowd laughs and Michaels hands the microphone to Hall. What I'd like to have right now is for all you fat, out-of-shape Riot rejects to keep the noise down while I show you what a real man looks like. Hall then starts to airbrush his ass, mocking Rude's signature taunt. Heyman has enough of it. He grabs the microphone. He has his microphone. Enough of this. You two aren't even supposed to be here tonight. Security, get them out of here. Arrest them. Michaels cuts in. Whoa, Paul. Slow down, big guy. Before you go calling security, maybe you should check with the guy who's actually in charge around here. Hall interjects. Yeah, Chico. You see, last week, while you were busy plotting behind everyone's back, Cornette was making moves of his own. We're not invaders anymore. We're officially signed to Riot. The crowd pops at this revelation, and Heyman looks utterly furious. This is ridiculous. You think you just walk in here and make a mockery of me and my alliance? Fine. You want a piece of the Dangerous Alliance? How about tonight? Right here, right now on Riot. You two clowns face off against the APA. Michaels and Hall exchange a quick look, looking like they're scared, but then they shrug, clearly unbothered. Michael says, You want to see the club versus the APA? That sounds like a party to me. But just remember, Paul, when you're with the club, you're with it for life. The crowd cheers as Michaels drops the microphone. It looks like up next, it'll be the club versus the APA right after this commercial break. Cut a commercial break, come back for segment 3. Show returns for commercial break. Welcome back, folks. After the explosive confrontation, we're about to see the club, Shawn Michaels and Scott Hall, take on the APA in a tag team action. It's a match made on the spot by Paul Heyman after the club's antics, and you can bet the APA is looking to teach them a lesson. The bell rings, and Farouk starts off against Scott Hall. The two circle each other, but it's clear from the onset that Hall is in no rush. Hall is just playing mind games with a veteran. Farouk moves for a tie-up, but Hall ducks under it and taunts him, flexing his muscles and smirking. Oh, Hall is just wasting time here, trying to get under in Farouk's skin. The mind games have begun. Farouk charges, but Hall sidesteps, laughing at Farouk, who almost crashes in the turnbuckle. The crowd is eating it up, but Farouk isn't really happy with it. He finally gets his hands on Hall, slamming him down with a powerful shoulder block that sends Hall sprawling to the mat. Hall gets back to his feet, shaking off as he tags in Michaels. Shawn enters, bouncing on the balls of his feet, ready to mix it up. He quickly dodges a swing from Farouk and lands a sharp kick to the midsection, followed up by a series of knife-edge chops that echo throughout the arena. Vintage Shawn Michaels with those chops. Farouk absorbs the chops and pushes Shawn back into the ropes, catching him with a big spinebuster on the rebound. The ring shakes from the impact, and Farouk quickly tags in Bradshaw, who charges in with a massive big boot that nearly takes Michaels' head off. What a boot from Bradshaw! The APA are looking to dominate here. Bradshaw grabs Michaels, hitting him with a series of clubbing blows across the back. He throws Shawn into the corner and charges, but Michaels moves out of the way at the last second, and Bradshaw crashes into the turnbuckle. Michaels quickly tags in Hall, who comes in with a burst of energy, taking down Bradshaw with a series of punches. Bradshaw swings wildly, but Hall ducks under and lifts Bradshaw up with a fall-away slam, sending him crashing across the ring. The crowd pops as Hall signals for the end. He waits for Bradshaw to get up, but as he does, Farouk rushes into the ring. Hall catches him with a kick to the guts, but before he can do more, Bradshaw blinds him with a clothesline from hell. Both men go down. Oh, Bradshaw just nearly took Hall's head off with that clothesline from hell. Michael rushes in, taking down Farouk with a flying forearm, and then kicks up to a roar from the crowd. He tunes up the band, stomping his foot in the corner, ready to hit Sweet Chin music. Farouk gets to his feet, and Michael connects perfectly, sending Farouk sprawling out of the ring. Sweet Chin music! Michael just knocked Farouk out of the ring! Meanwhile, Bradshaw goes for the tag, but there's no one in his corner. Hall manages to roll to his corner and tags Michaels in. Hall quickly gets back to his feet as Bradshaw stumbles to his. The club hits their double team finisher, a combination of Hall's outsider edge, followed by Michaels hitting the elbow off the top rope. Outsider's edge into that diving elbow. The club has just laid out Bradshaw. Hall rolls out of the ring to prevent Farouk from interfering, and Michaels makes the cover. 1, 2, 3, ding, ding, ding. Here are your winners, Shawn Michaels and Scott Hall, the club. What a victory for the club. Shawn Michaels and Scott Hall proving they're here to stay, and they just defeated one of the toughest teams in the business. The club stands tall in the ring, soaking the cheers and boos from the crowd. Heyman's on the outside fuming. Fans once again sorted. You gotta wonder, what does it mean for the Dangerous Alliance now that the club has officially arrived on Riot? The balance of power is shifting, folks, and it looks like the club is right here in the thick of it. Camera cuts to Michaels and Hall as they continue to celebrate on the ramp. The Alliance steeds the ring. Cut commercial break. Come back for segment 4. The Unholy Coven, Kane, Batista, Christopher Daniels, and the Sinister Minister James Mitchell slowly make their way to the ring. Once inside the ring, the Sinister Minister takes the microphone. Ladies and gentlemen, we stand here tonight as the Unholy Coven, the true harbingers of darkness in the Renegade wrestling. Tonight we face the Lucha Legion, 3 men who dares to step into our domain. Think of their lucha magic can stand against our unholy power. Psychosis, Hushin Liger, Juventud Guerrera. You may believe your high-flying skills can save you, but let me assure you, you are merely lambs to the slaughter. Christopher Daniels steps forward, clutching a microphone of his own. The Lucha Legion thinks they can fly high above us, but we will clip their wings and bring them crashing down to hell where they belong. However, there's more to this story, isn't there, Minister? Mitchell nods, a twisted grin forming on his face. Oh, indeed, fallen angel, indeed. For you see, the serpent still slithers in the grass, waiting for the right moment to strike. The Lucha Legion and everyone else watching has no idea what's coming. They think they know who leads us, who guides this unholy crusade. But they know nothing. The true leader of the Unholy Coven, the mastermind behind our rise, is a serpent. For in the shadows, this serpent is coiled, waiting to strike. The time will come when this serpent, this unseen force, steps into the light and unleashes his true power. And when that day comes, every faction, every so-called hero in Renegade Wrestling will kneel before the Unholy Coven. The serpent's time is near, and the darkness will soon cover all. Lights flicker and the ring post explode in flames as Kane raises his arms and brings him down. The camera slowly fades to black as the show comes to commercial break. Welcome back to Riot, folks. We got a big match coming up next, and we'll determine the challenger for the Metro Championship. Fit Finlay is set to take on Mr. Perfect.
My name is Finlay.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied the ring by Paul Heyman from Belfast, Northern Ireland, weighing at 233 pounds. Fit Finlay! Crowd erupts and boos as Fit Finlay makes his entrance, walking down the ramp with a smug look on his face. Paul Heyman follows closely behind. And his opponent from Robbinsdale, Minnesota, weighing at 257 pounds. Mr. Perfect, Kurt Hennig! The crowd cheers loudly as Mr. Perfect makes his way to the ring. He exchanges a few words with the fans before stepping through the ropes, locking eyes with Finlay. Bell rings, ding ding, and both men circle each other, locking up at the center of the ring. Hennig quickly takes control, using his technical skills to outmaneuver Finlay. He takes him down with a series of quick arm drags. Finlay, however, fights back with a stiff knee to the gut, followed by a barrage of forearm strikes. The match continues with both men exchanging blows and holds, each trying to gain the upper hand. Hennig starts to build momentum, landing a perfect standing dropkick that sends Finlay reeling. He follows up with a neck breaker and goes for the cover. 1, 2, no! Finlay kicks out just in time. As Hennig pulls Finlay to his feet, Paul Heyman jumps on the apron, distracting the referee. With the official's back turned, Finlay hits Hennig with a low blow out of the referee's sight. Hennig collapses to the mat in pain, and Finlay quickly capitalizes, stomping him down. Paul Heyman's distraction has given Finlay the upper hand, and now Mr. Perfect is in trouble. Suddenly, the crowd roars as Rick Rude sprints down the ramp and heads straight for Heyman, chasing him around the ring and up the ramp. The crowd goes wild as Rude chases Heyman to the backstage area, leaving Finlay to fend for himself. Rick Rude is here! We haven't seen him since the APA turned on the Entourage to join the Dangerous Alliance. He must be out here to get revenge on Paul Heyman. Back in the ring, Finlay looks around, realizing he's on his own. He tries to keep his focus on Hennig, but Mr. Perfect has recovered. Hennig fires up, landing a series of punches and backing Finlay into the corner. Hennig goes for a running knee, but Finlay sidesteps, sending Hennig crashing in the turnbuckle. Taking advantage, Finlay gets Hennig and hits that Celtic cross, planting him in the center of the ring. He quickly hooks the leg for the pin. 1, 2, 3, ding ding ding.
My name is Finlay, and I love
Here's your winner, Fit Finlay. Crowd boos loudly as Finlay gets his hand raised. He quickly slides out of the ring, reaching up the ramp as he chases after Rick Rude. Despite Rick Rude's best effort to even the odds, Finlay picks up the victory here tonight, thanks in no small part to the distraction from Paul Heyman. The camera follows Finlay up the ramp as he disappears backstage as we cut commercial break. Ladies, come back from commercial break, segment 6. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a 6-man tag team match scheduled for one fall. The ring lights dim as the Unholy Coven makes their entrance. Kane leads the way with Leviathan Batista flanking him, while the Sinister Minister James Mitchell lurks behind. Introducing first, accompanied by the sinister minister James Mitchell, representing the Unholy Coven, Kane, Leviathan Batista, and the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels. Lucha Legion burst on stage, Psychosis, Jushin Thunder Liger, and Ubutu Guerrero all donning vibrant masks, Kane's hype up the crowd as they make their way down the ramp. And their opponents, representing the Lucha Legion, Psychosis, Jushin Thunder Liger, and Ubutu Guerrero. The Lucha Legion slides in the ring and immediately going on the offensive, striking at the Unholy Coven before the bell. The referee quickly calls for the start of the match as the brawl breaks out. We're off to a chaotic start here. The Lucha Legion isn't waiting for introductions. They're bringing the fight to the Unholy Coven. The action is fast and furious, with the Lucha Legion using their speed and agility to keep the larger members of the Unholy Coven at bay. Psychosis flies off the ropes with a dropkick to Daniels, while Liger and Juventud work together to take down Batista with a double dropkick. However, the tide turns when Kane catches Juventud in midair, slamming him down to the mat with a choke slam. The Coven begins to isolate Juventud, utilizing quick tags and brutal power moves to wear him down. The Unholy Coven is showing why they're one of the most dangerous factions here on Riot. They're systematically dismantling the Lucha Legion. Juventud finally manages to create some separation with a desperate insecurity to Batista, allowing him to make the hot tag to Psychosis. Psychosis comes in like a house of fire, taking down Batista with a Hurricane Rana, then springboarding off the ropes to hit a moonsault on him. The crowd rallies behind the Lucha Legion, chanting their names. Kane tries to enter the ring, but Jushin and Juventud are faster, catching Kane with a double drop kick, knocking him off the apron, before following it up with a double suicide dive out onto the Big Red Machine. Just as it seems like the Lucha Legion is gaining momentum, Batista catches Psychosis midair and slams him down with a spine buster. Daniels quickly tags in and extends the top rope and hitting that best moonsault ever at Psychosis. He hooks the leg as the referee counts. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. The Unholy Coven has won this. Here are your winners, the Unholy Coven. The bell rings, but the Unholy Coven is finished. It is a finish. Kane, Batista, and Daniels continue their assault on the fallen Lucha Legion members, stomping them into the mat as Mitchell cackles at the ringside. Come on, the match is over. This is just a mugging now. The crowd goes wild, and the camera cuts to the stage where Goldberg appears, his face in a determined skull. It's Goldberg! Goldberg is here, and he's coming to even the odds. Goldberg charges down the ramp, slides to the ring, and immediately spears Batista to the mat. Kane swings at him, but Goldberg ducks and counters with another thunderous spear. The crowd roars as Goldberg clears the ring, setting the Unholy Coven retreating up the ramp. Goldberg has just cleared the ring. The Unholy Coven is in retreat. Lucha Legion slowly recovers and gathers behind Goldberg, who stands tall in the ring. The Unholy Coven stares down Goldberg from the ramp. What a statement by Goldberg. The Unholy Coven thought they could steamroll the Lucha Legion, but Goldberg has put a stop to it. The camera focuses on Goldberg as cut commercial break. Come back from commercial break. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing at 255 pounds, representing the Dangerous Alliance, the Enforcer, Arn Anderson. Arn Anderson, a dangerous competitor, is out here tonight representing the Dangerous Alliance. He's looking to make a statement and secure a shot at Kurt Angle's national championship at World at War. And his opponent, from San Diego, California, weighing at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio, the ultimate underdog, looks to prove himself tonight against the veteran Arn Anderson. Can he overcome the experience and cunning of the Enforcer? Bell rings and the match begins. Arn immediately tries to overpower Rey, using his size and strength to his advantage. Anderson lands a few hard right hands and whips Rey to the corner, following up with a crushing clothesline. He stays on attack, grinding Mysterio down with a headlock and heavy strikes. Rey struggles to escape Anderson's clutches, but manages to slip out of a suplex attempt, landing behind Arn and hitting a dropkick to the back. Anderson stumbles into the ropes, and Rey follows up with a springboard crossbody, taking Arn down for a near fall. The match continues with Anderson gaining control, slowing things down and working over Rey's leg. He's trying to neutralize his aerial offense. Arn locks in a single leg Boston Crab, wrenching back as Rey grimaces in pain. Rey claws to the ropes, forcing a break, but Anderson doesn't let up. He just drags him back to the center of the ring. The crowd begins to stir as Ric Flair emerges from the back. The fans buzzing with excitement. Flair makes his way down to the ramp, clapping and cheering for Rey, clearly trying to distract his former friend. Wait a minute, here comes Ric Flair. What's the Nature Boy doing out here? Anderson, noticing Flair, pauses and begins to argue with him from ring. He shouts at Flair, daring him to come close to the ring. Flair taunts Anderson, urging him to focus on the match. This only enrages Anderson more. As he turns back to Rey, Mysterio quickly capitalizes, hitting a drop toe hold that sends Anderson draping across the second rope. The crowd erupts as Ray dials up the 619. 619! Rey Mysterio has Anderson right where he wants him! Ray connects with 619, sending Anderson stumbling into the ring as Ray quickly ascends and hits that West Coast pop. He hooks the leg as the referee counts 1, 2, 3! Ding, ding, ding! Here's your winner, Rey Mysterio! Ray jumps to his feet, celebrating his victory. Flair slides in the ring and raises Ray, hits the hand, both men smiling as the crowd cheers loudly. Anderson is livid, slamming his fist on the mat as he glares at Flair, realizing what just happened. Rey Mysterio with a huge victory tonight, thanks in part to some timely distraction from Ric Flair. Anderson is beside himself. Anderson rolls out of the ring. Flair just caused his former friend Arn Anderson a shot at the national championship. What a night this has been, and this rivalry is far from over. Here comes to commercial as we see Ray and Flair continue their celebration in the ring. Come back for segment 9. We go to a dark, dimly lit area where the Death Krew, Taker, Norton, and Chronic are gathered. Undertaker steps forward. A world at war. The Death Krew will rise. The Renegade World Championship. The Renegade World Tag Team Championships will be ours. The Wolfpack, Triple H, Kevin Nash, AJ Styles. You boys think you're at the top of the food chain, but you're just lambs being led to the slaughter. Brian Adams steps forward. The Death Krew has been steamrolling through the competition, and the Wolfpack is next. Those tag team titles are coming home with us, and we're going to enjoy breaking you in half to take them. Brian Clark smirks. We'll crush you under our boots, just like we've done to everyone else. The Wolfpack's days are numbered. Undertaker. Next week, Triple H, I'm coming for you. And when I leave you in the middle of that ring, broken, battered, and beaten, the world will know that I should be the one challenging for the Renegade World Championship. It doesn't matter if it's Sting or Austin holding that belt after World at War. The dead man cometh, and he's coming for the title. At World at War, the Death Krew will reign supreme, and after we dismantle the Wolfpack, my eyes are set on that Renegade World title. Sting, Austin, whoever stands in my way will rest in peace. The rest of the Death Krew not in agreement. The Death Krew has made their intentions clear. They're coming for the Wolfpack and the Renegade World Tag Team titles, and the Undertaker still has his sights set on the Renegade World Championship. What a showdown we have in store. We cut to commercial break. Come back for segment 10. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is your main event of the evening and is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing at 227 pounds, Owen Hart. Owen Hart makes his way to the ring and a determined look on his face. The crowd cheers him on, knowing what's at stake tonight, because if he loses, he'll be forced to join the flock. Owen slaps the hands of the fans as he enters the ring, bouncing off the ropes to prepare for the fight. And his opponent, representing the flock from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing at 235 pounds, Brian Pillman. Pillman strides to the ring with an intense glare. He's flanked by his flock members, Dabney, Rhino, and Raven, who just stop and stand at the top of the ramp. Pillman looks ready for a fight, his erratic energy evident in every step. The crowd boos loudly, but Pillman feeds off the negative energy, staring at the fans. He enters the ring, his eyes on Owen Hart. This is it, folks. Owen Hart must win here tonight, or he'll be forced to join the flock. A group he wants nothing to do with. We know Pillman, and the flock has something up their sleeve. The bell rings, ding ding, and the match begins, with both men circling each other cautiously. Pillman makes the first move, charging at Owen with a flurry of punches, but Owen ducks and counters with a quick drop kick, sending Pillman to the mat. The crowd erupts and cheers as Owen takes control, focusing on Pillman's legs with a series of precise kicks and takedowns. Pillman manages to fight back, though, using his dirty tactics, gaining the upper hand. He gouges Owens' eyes and follows up with a neck breaker, slowing the pace of the match. Pillman taunts Owen, the crowd grinning as he applies a chin lock to wear Owen down. Owen starts to rally, feeding off the energy of the crowd. He fights back with a series of forearms and a spinning heel kick that sends Pillman reeling. Owen goes for the sharpshooter, the crowd roaring in anticipation, but Pillman scrambles to the ropes, breaking the hold. Pillman, now desperate, tries to roll Owen up with a small package, but Owen reverses it into a small package of his own. Pillman kicks out just in time. Owen doesn't let up, though, immediately going back on attack. He finally locks in the sharpshooter in the middle of the ring. The crowd erupts, sensing victory for Owen. He's got it! Owen's got the sharpshooter locked in on Pillman, and Pillman's got nowhere to go. Just as Pillman looks ready to tap out, a commotion breaks out in the crowd. A figure jumps the barricade and slides into the ring. It's Sean O'Hare. He blindsides Owen Hart with a brutal clothesline, causing the referee to call for the bell. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match as a result of disqualification, Owen Hart. Crowd erupts in boos as Sean O'Haire continues to pummel Owen. Pillman quickly recovers and joins in on the attack as Rhino and Raven rush down the ramp, sliding in the ring to join in on the beatdown, stomping away at Owen mercilessly. Wait a minute, that's Sean O'Haire, what's he doing here? Oh no, this was a setup! The Flock had planned this all along! The Flock beats down Owen mercilessly, with Sean O'Haire now standing tall beside them. Raven takes a microphone and kneels beside the fallen Owen. Did you really think you could defy the Flock and walk away, Owen? No one refuses to join us! Sean O'Haire grins menacingly, the newest member of the Flock, as he raised his arm, joining his new brother in the ring. They stand over the fallen Owen Hart, the dominance clear. Owen Hart may have won the match, but he's paid a heavy price here tonight. The Flock has added a dangerous new member in Sean O'Haire, and they made it clear they're not to be messed with. The camera focuses on the Flock, arms raised in victory as they continue to taunt the crowd. The screen fades to black as Riot goes off the air.
This has been an FWL Network podcast presentation.